Hi, it's Lori from Positive Thanks Living. It's day 14 of Barbara's December Daily Collaging 2020. Yesterday, I did the faux stitching, or actually it was real stitching, on a piece of muslin, just simple stitching, straight stitches in different colors of embroidery floss. Added a tree that was a doily, folded it up, and some glass beads, stitched some glass beads on. So today I'm going to use the prompt about number 8. Use a bird as your focal point. I'm going to collage, obviously because this is a collaging thing. And I printed off some birds. I printed off some of Chapter 1 papers, Snowy Garden, the printed page. I have some music paper that's from the 1930s, some paper from a 1898 encyclopedia. Have a little bit of lace. And yeah. So we're going to collage something on a piece of paper. Now, it will go, obviously, number 14, the next page. So I have this just as an example of how large I need to have it. I'm going to use, use this and put my collage on top of here. What I'll begin with, I think, is some of the... Now, I'm not going to distress anything. And the reason why is because I also have a embossing pen. So it's a sticky pen and some white. And I'll heat emboss some places around here that will hopefully look like snow. Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, we'll start like this. Gluing things down. And I have to decide which bird I want to use. I think I'm leaning toward that bird. I'll fussy cut that out quickly. I hesitated and was going to cut this out ahead of time, but I have yet to work completely the whole thing, the whole process on camera as I record. And I'm curious to see whether I'm any faster than I have been in the past crafting, because I'm not a real fast crafter. When I watch different people who craft, like Tracy at Love Junk Journals, or Gail Agostinelli, or Catherine at Sunnyside Journals. I mean, to me, when I'm watching, they're much faster than I am. So that's one of my interests, is to improve how quickly I go and still have a nice product. End product, anyhow, even if the product is just for me. Okay, so there's my bird. I might go a little closer. How close do you fussy cut when you do fussy cut, or do you tear? I imagine tearing would be interesting also, but that I'm really not good at, or as good as I will be at some point. I like the look of tearing an image. Someone that does that very well is, I watch her regularly, Wendy at Wendy's Journal Adventures. She is very good at tearing images out so that she gets just the image and very controlled. And she talks a little bit about how to do that So I guess it's just a case of practicing for me. But I won't do it on camera. I won't practice on camera. Happy December 14th. If you're watching this today, anyhow. I'm surprising myself that I'm able to make a video each day in this collaging challenge. I am struggling a little bit with technology, not the technology itself, but rather I'm using my iPhone, so I was having a problem with space availability on the iPhone. Kept getting this notification that there was no more space on this device. And sure enough, I needed to clear out quite a bit. I backed up my images, all my pictures on my phone, and they are in the cloud now, elsewhere, not on my actual phone, so that hopefully I won't have any problem. And these videos that I make are uploaded to YouTube, so I don't need to keep them on my phone. What do you think of that? Is that okay? A word would be nice. Or some kind of Christmas statement. I was thinking of tearing a little bit of this out. Red to tie in with that red? I think so. So here I am, tearing. Wendy, when she tears, she talks about using your thumb to guide the way. Again, this is the Southworth resume paper, and I repeat that I am truly enjoying using it. It has a lovely feel when you tear it, and it has enough of a, enough of a weight to it, heft to it, to be sturdy, but not too much that it's too bulky. Put a little bit of that there, yes. And I still would like to have a sentiment. I have a box of Christmas cards to the side here, and old Christmas cards. So let's see if I can find a sentiment in amongst one or more of them that I can put on. It's too big. That would be lovely, though. These are little pieces that have been on cards from other years. That might be pretty to put down here. I'll consider that. But I'm looking for a sentiment. Let's stay focused here, Lori. Or maybe this one. Focus. Yes, I know, focus. Small sentiments. Happy holidays. 'Tis the season. That's nice. That's pretty. That could go up there, yes? Okay, that's a possibility. 'Tis the season. Christmas prayer. If I cut that out. This is from cards that I'm sending out this year. I messed up the card, so I threw away the inside and kept the top for myself. One year I made up these little packages and tucked a tea bags inside, and gave them away. That was crafting one year. All right. Some more. Won't take too long looking for the right one. I can always cut this out. 'Tis the season. Sorry, I'm pulling more out. Let us adore him. Thinking of you. That might be nice. Christmas blessings. I like that one too. May his love fill you. I like that. Or just peace and joy. What else? I wonder if anybody I know will be watching this at some point and say, oh, I said that card. All right, now we have a choice. Peace and joy. We have thinking of you. I still like 'tis the season best. Yep, that's what we're going to do. 'Tis the season. It is, isn't it? Even if it's a very weird season. Do you like birds? Are you a bird person? I know that there are people that take huge delight in bird watching. We have some friends that are bird watchers. They deliberately go out with their cameras and their binoculars to see which birds, see how many different kinds of birds they can see. I don't mind birds. Birds are fine. But I'm not a deliberate bird watcher. It is the season. And shall we put this one at the bottom? Just underneath the fabric. So it's peeking out. Let's give this a tear. And it's got a bit of a sparkle on it. Interesting. I am so tempted to ink around things. I like the look of inking. But I decided on this one, I'm going to go with the white embossed paper. So that's what we're going to do. There, how's that? Just peeking out there. And the bird is the focal point. All right, let's do it. Now to glue things down. And remember where I had it in the first place. Let's do this first. Doing the glue stick again. Still trying to get used to glue stick. And so many of you use glue sticks, and that's great. I mean, gee, you make it work. For me, it's user error. I'm positive of that. My husband and I, well, we were associated with some online help at one point. And there was, within the group helping online, there was a statement that we used with each other to indicate user error without offending anybody. And the term was PEBCAC. PEBCAC. So it was the initials. PEBAC. Okay. PEB. You get it. PEBCAC. And what it stood for was problem exists between keyboard and chair. Yeah. So someone would have difficulty and we would help them with the difficulty, and the team, for whatever reason, wanted to know the reason why there was a problem. And we didn't want to be rude or hurtful or anything like that. We would just say PEBCAC. And they would go, oh, okay. And it passed very quickly within the group. It was okay. It was a very useful tool. So for me. Problem exists between crafting board and chair. I'm going to use glitter glue for my piece of... I also have the 3-in-1 Beacon Fabrifix. However, it's not at hand. I'd have to go into the other room to get it. And that's not going to happen right now. There we go. How's that? Is that looking good? I think so. Before I put these two things on, though, I want to do the faux snow. We'll try. So I'm going to make lines following my outline. Let's see what happens. I wonder if you'll notice too much of it. I don't know. I'll outline each. And put the embossing powder on top. And then I'll use the heat gun all at once. Apologizing for the noise. If I was better at this, and I will become better at it, I'm determined, I would pause the video and then splice the two together. But that's a little beyond my skills right now at this point. Let's put some snow here. Let's put a little snow down here and here. All right, that's enough for now. See how it turns out when I heat it up. Let me just brush this away so it doesn't adhere to the, melt into the mat. My poor mat is not as clean as it should be, but if I tried cleaning it and I got rid of some of the white lines, so I'm using the wrong thing to clean, obviously. Let's put this down and this down and go from there. I don't think I like this so much, but yeah. I'm learning what I like and don't like. That's important. Okay, let's glue this with glitter glue. Takes a little longer to dry than Fabri-Tac, or also from moving around, but it's all right. It dries clear, and I like that a lot, without being shiny. And the bird over top. Do you have a favorite bird? I know some people that really enjoy cardinals or chickadees. My mother-in-law, she has a bird feeder right at her kitchen window. So each day she's entertained by the different birds coming to eat the bird food at the window. Okay, there we are. And that's the collage for today. 14. I don't have the number close to me. I'll have to add it somewhere. Maybe I'll put it here because I really don't like this sort of smoosh. If I were Barbara, I'd take my paintbrush and go like this. I haven't learned that technique. I have to practice that first. But that's it. Day 14. Barbara's challenge. And I'll put that down on this page here for 14. And this one was use a bird as your focal point. Done. Did that. It's Lori from Positive Thanks Living. Take care. Have a happy day. A wonderful December.